Right, it's going to be my first attempt at trying this video, and hopefully I can do it without having to end it and messing up. So you might get a stutter here or there, because I'm just going to try talk from like off the top of my head. So I'm just going to talk about why I haven't been uploading and stuff. I've been quite, I wouldn't say busy, but like I've only usually been coming on lately just to scrim. That's literally it, because I've been spending some time with my girlfriend and stuff. So I haven't really been online to do anything like YouTube based or anything like that. But I thought I've got a lot of spare time now due to like not many of, well, there is some events obviously, but not one for like 5 weeks or so. So I've got a lot of spare time now. We're still playing, but just not as much. I thought I'd give my view on Cod XP. Well, not Cod XP, Cod Championships. I think someone moaned at me for calling it Cod XP all weekend. I can't remember who it was though. But it was just so sick. LA is like the most unbelievable place. It's just ridiculous. It's so nice. It's just literally like a dream. I think when we first landed in LA, me and Mello, Pele, we was in the taxi, and we were getting a shuttle back to our hotel, and we were just sitting there like we were speechless for like half of our journey, just like taken back that we're actually in LA, and the scene was just like, well, not the scene, the like, just LA was just ridiculously nice. It's a joke how nice it is. It's just, I couldn't believe how nice it was. Obviously, you see it on like TV and stuff, and you're like, obviously, some places are nicer when they're on TV than they are in actual real life. But this place was just insane. It's just a joke how nice it is. Like even the girls out there, like say in England, like you'll see 9 butters girls and 1 hot girl, whereas in LA it'll be like 9 hot girls and 1 butters girl in that out of 10 ratio. It was just so nice. It's ridiculous. Everything else, it's crazy. You even got like a free weed Friday where, say if you was in England, and you had someone giving away free weed in the middle of in town, like in London or something, that guy would get fucked up straight away. The police would be there in like 10 seconds and he'd be arrested and put away for so long. Whereas in LA, it's like, you just get free weed Friday. It's just crazy. Like the place is just insane. It was sick. It's just so sick. The event was sick. It was so well run. Apart from we had a little incident in the game against the Puerto Rican team, which by the way they ended up qualifying out of our group, so they weren't actually that bad. But we had an incident against them where, as we started the game, we played against Curse on one stage, and we had to change stages, change station. Sorry, so. Where we changed station, we had to do our kill streaks and stuff again, and Luke accidentally had UAV on, and then obviously he left, and me and AJ just sat there expecting the game to be ended, and it never got ended. So I think they had a few points lead. I can't remember how much it is in total, but then they basically had all their streaks because we were just standing still. They're going around killing us, and then every time we got like, even when we got set up at new hard point, like all 4 players literally had streaks, and we just got streaked off. It was just frustrating. But we then lost the S&D. There's no excuse for that. Like, I think I was like literally 10 points off a lightning strike. I'm sure if I would have got that, we'd have won that map, which is annoying. But it's still, the experience in LA was just so nice. We on the Thursday we got there, we had a briefing, which was just so boring. This briefing, well, I'm not gonna say boring. It was just like they're saying like what they're gonna do in the future and how many tournaments they're gonna do of this nature and how often it's going to happen. I think they said they're going to do one every year, which is obviously nice. It's nice to see this much money being backed into the community and stuff. It's like such a motivation boost. But this meeting was quite boring. Everyone, I think all the players who've never been to LA before just wanted to go out and explore, like, because this place is just ridiculous. It's like we got a Papa John's on the Friday. I've never had a Papa John's in my life, and we had one, and we got a Optic 25 code. I think Optic and Papa John's are like ridiculously close. They're tight, and they get like a 25% code off. I don't think they're sponsored by Papa John's. I'm not sure, but it was just, yeah. So we played our group stages on the Friday, and we didn't get through. As I said, that Puerto Rican team got through, and then so did Fear. We won our S&Ds against both like American teams, and we lost hardpoint by about 20 each time. Maybe a bit more. So realistically, we could have qualified, but you could see by the lack of play we had. Like when 2 of us died, AJ would be anchoring, and then he'd just jump the hill. It was just all of us play quite dumb sometimes, like, and just miss like easy kills. It's probably like the pressure, to be fair. But Nah, but I don't even like. Even though I'm annoyed we didn't win any money, I'm still like so happy you got the chance to go to LA. It's like even for a flight to LA, I think it's like more over $1,000 just for one person to get there. And then obviously Dinge came over as well, who was Jagan's. He's like their coach kind of thing at the time. I think now he's coaching All Stars, which um, is it Yeah, Amaze joined them from Dragons. So, but Dinge is the funniest guy. I've got to give him a shout out. He's just the funniest guy I've ever met in my life. We was on this tour thing, and it was just this random girl he's never spoke to before. He was just happily just chatting her up in front of her dad, and it was just the funniest thing. He deserves like, he's just the funniest guy I think I've ever met. If I had like a group of mates, every single one like exactly like him, it'd just be ridiculous. He's just the funniest guy ever. He was at the so yeah, we got knocked out on the Friday. So I think on the Saturday, did Saturday we go to the beach? I'm not sure. We went to the beach one of the days, and it was boiling, and this sand was so nice. Like you stand in it and your feet would just melt. It was ridiculously nice. And we went. It was me, Crazy, Amaze or AJ, Mello, Luke, Dinge, Gunch, and Shane. And Shane was literally like he didn't even have his top off. Like me, Luke, and Dinge were going around topless trying to get a tan, and everyone else had their tops on. And somehow Shane and Gunchy are like still redder than us. Like we didn't even get that burnt. I had like a little burn on my arms, but it's turned brown now. But Shane was literally red like a lobster. It was like so funny. Gunch is quite red as well. Like he's like the whole of his body's white apart from his neck was just red. It was just ridiculous. But it's just so nice in LA. It's just ridiculously nice. I think the only like bad weather issue I'd say was on the way back where on our flight home where we had like really bad turbulence. We had girls screaming and shit and everything. It was crazy. Me, Luke, and Mello were sitting in the middle aisle, and we literally, because we couldn't see out the window, we literally just thought we was gonna die. This plane was literally dropping about like 500 feet a time. It was just honestly so scary. And even like Shane was like just saying like, "Oh, it's fine, it's fine." And then where the emergency doors are, there was this little red light flashing above it, and then that's when everyone just started freaking out because I'd never seen this in my life. I've obviously had turbulence before, but this red light was just flashing above the emergency door, and it was just honestly scaring the shit out of me. I thought I was gonna die. But even apart from that, it was like an 11-hour flight. It was quite long. They had like this music on there was so bad. Like there's films on there which are alright, but I'll get bored watching films, so I was just listening to music. And they had like classical albums, jazz albums, and all this. And there was only like one type of music I'd listen to, and then that was from a few months ago. So like the music was like quite like old and just knew it all already. So it's kind of boring. But and when I gotta say, it's when our food first came round before we hit turbulence. Luke was sitting with his food on his lap. And his turbulence hit, and his like drink went flying and went all over him, and it just looked like he generally pissed himself the whole flight. But there was this one girl behind us who was screaming through this turbulence, and it was quite annoying. I think she ended up having an argument with AJ. I'm not quite sure what happened, but it was ridiculous. But yeah, obviously I went with Dragons. I picked up for him. I played with my team in the online qualifiers, but we were pretty bad. We were awful. Like, well, we wouldn't say awful. We got beat by Millennium 2 weeks running. Then we got beat by another French team, and we just like I think always when we was gonna have an online qualifier, it was never gonna help us because I think we're quite renowned for being quite a poor online team. I think we played a one-day cup yesterday and we lost to we beat this team called Impel. Everyone says they were like connection players, but I didn't like they weren't even that bad for me. I didn't find them hard to play against. And then we ended up losing to like some Portuguese team, and they didn't even seem that good, to be honest. Like we beat them on our host and hard point by quite a bit, and then we were 3-0 up on S&D, and then we started fucking about and lost. That was just annoying because it was like for this Astro Cup thing. But yeah, that's what I'll update you on our team. I don't know if we're going to Skyland. I'm not sure. If not, I'm probably gonna try go over pickup team. But obviously, my team will come first. So if we're able to go, I'll be going with them. And yeah. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and whatever. I probably went off on a bit of a random tangent because I haven't done a video in so long. So sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. And when we're streaming, just watch mine or Black stream. Cheers, guys.